Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Amazonet's Raw Daily. This is episode number 94, and we're gonna talk about a big buzz yesterday on LinkedIn. Amazon has silently introduced a new ad rule for your sponsored product campaigns, and everybody has been talking about that on LinkedIn at least. So the new functionality which was integrated is day parting, or you can also call it bidding rule based on your days and your hours of the days. So within your sponsored product campaigns, I have not seen this live yet, but lots of people have reported this. So I assume this will be coming to US accounts most likely very soon. When everybody sees that, it's kind of an indication that this is not kind of a early beta, but it's kind of a rollout. Last week, or at the beginning of the week, we talked about a new report being released for sponsored products on hourly granularity levels. So instead of daily being the most granular grain, it's now hourly for the sponsored products campaign report, meaning like the efficiency report, spend, clicks, impressions, ACOS, and so on and so forth. And with this report, you could build now an idea of where and when you want to adjust your bids. And with these new rules, you can do that. So you can change your bids based on a schedule. So the rule looks relatively simple. First of all, when you go into the settings, you'll give it a start date, which is today, but you can also say next week or whatever. And you can give it an end date as well. So you can say, okay, this rule only applies on a certain week, a certain day, whatever, in the future. Default is no end date, so it would just start and then there's no end date. And then you start the recurrence. Either it's a daily rule, then this will apply to every day, or you just want to have it on certain days of the week. Then you go into recurrence weekly, and then you select the days you think you want to adjust your bids: Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, and so on. And then you can either run this all day. So then in the next section, you have to choose the hours of the day. When should this run? And either you run it all day, or you choose a specific time frame. So you can choose a start and an end time, and then you'll give it a bid adjustment. So how would this work? Let's say my bid is $1. And on Sundays, I want to increase it to be $2. Well, then I can just go in here and say date range is now until forever. Recurrence is weekly. I select only the Sunday. And then I say hours of the day run all day. That would mean in every hour of the day, my bid would be, instead of, and obviously I need to set the bid adjustment. The bid adjustment would then be 100% because I have $1 base bid and I want to set it to $2 on the whole Sunday. And I would say run all day. And then for all the 24 hours on the Sunday, my bid would be $2. If I think I just want to have the $2 between 3 in the afternoon and 8 in the evening, then I select that time frame, and then most of the Sunday will be $1, and only in that time frame between 3 in the afternoon and in the evening, it's $2 based on my bid adjustments set to 100%. The thing here is, I'm pretty sure you cannot set multiple rules. I don't know, guys. I have not seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure you can only set one rule. So there's a few caveats to this whole rule-based system here. The first thing is you can only apply the same rule to the different dates. So I cannot say on Monday increase by 10% and on Sunday increase by 50% and on Wednesday increase by 40%, because I set the rule and then I select the dates and then I'll select the bid adjustment. The same goes for intraday. So I cannot say, hey, in the morning hours between 6 and 8, I want to increase by 10%. Then I want to leave it like my normal bid. And then between 12 and 2 in the afternoon, I want to increase it again. So I cannot really, make a complex bid schedule. So I believe in Google Ads, you have like kind of this metrics where I could just say, okay, on these days and these hours, I want to increase by that amount. So you can basically slice and dice every hour of the week and adjust this by whatever you think. This seems not possible here. This is really basic compared to that. And the next caveat is you can only increase bids. So Amazon, really only increasing bids. The same thing like with the budgets, only increasing the budgets, the budget rules. And with the modifiers, only increasing modifiers. So Amazon over the years have proven a point to me. And that point is the only way is up for all your inputs, for all your money, especially. Bids, budgets, modifiers. I've not seen any negative possibility there. Anything which would bring it down. So you have to find workarounds for that. Obviously, I could set my bid to 2 cents and then increase it by, I don't know, 400%, 500%, whatever, on the given dates to make sure, it's kind of a, yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with these features and this release. I'll tell you honestly, I don't think it's good. The reason is I cannot decrease my bids. I have to apply this rule kind of to the whole campaign. I cannot, specify certain days up and certain days down, or certain days more up than others. That would be even a first step. And with all the rules, you have to create them on the campaign level. I don't know. I mean, like that's really created for the I have one product on Amazon. I sell one product on Amazon and I have 10 campaigns kind of people. These things are not created for sellers who have more than one product, let's say 100 products, and they have 1,000 campaigns, because nobody goes into all of these individual campaigns and creates these rules. There's also no way where you would have an overview over this. So it's kind of, I'm not sure. I would love to talk to the developers on these things here and tell them that this doesn't make lots of sense for most of the sellers. But all right. So that's the big thing here, the big buzz. And there has been a few more announcements from the API yesterday, which I'm a little bit more excited about. Because guess what, guys? Girls, and so on and so forth. I just say guys, not because I'm forgetting about the listeners and the female listeners as well. That's just the way how I address people. So people, improved sponsored product campaign performance on rest of search placements. That's a very nice headline to say, hey, now rest of search placement modifiers are a thing, released in all the regions at once: US, Canada, Mexico, UK, Germany, Spain, Italy, France, Belgium, Poland, Netherlands. I don't know what EG and TR. TR is Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Arabian immigrants, Australia, Japan, India, Brazil, and I don't know. See, I don't even know all the countries where Amazon is operating in, but the list completes all of the countries. So advertisers can now apply bid adjustments for rest of search placements in their sponsored product campaigns as well. Similar to the other two placement modifiers, you can now set a placement modifier on your campaigns for rest of search and for product detail page and for top of search. They all go from 0 to 900%. Same thing as with the bid schedule here, only ways up. And yeah, they had announced this already 4 weeks ago on a Friday. I talked about it on the Monday after the weekend. The announcement was slightly changed. Instead of it's now live, they said it's coming soon. This soon is now, and it's now live, and you can now work with this over the API. Not sure if this is live in the interface as well, but in the API, you can now change modifiers for rest of search as well. And with this, I'll thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Hear you on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.